Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Winning Evening News. And I know it's not winning. I know it's not evening, but it is Financial Fitness Friday. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So come on in the room. It's me, Wanda D, the motivational queen, your accountability coach, helping you get her done. Yes, I'm excited. Are y'all excited? It's Friday and it's Labor Day weekend for whatever that means. I don't really know, but that's what it is. So come on in the room. Come on in the room. Tell everybody that it's time to win and that we're on and we're ready to kick this party off. I'm excited because today I got a special guest and she's actually a part of our Wake Up Winning for Entrepreneur group. And this is the group that, that kind of filters in the winning evening news. So there's a lot of people over there doing some amazing things. She is our financial professional. She's in finance, helping. She primarily works with women, helping women get their finances together, showing them how to maneuver through these muddy money water moments of life. Yes. So I'm gonna need y'all to come on in and tell people that we're on and it's time to win. And before I bring her up, I want to just tell you about some things that's going on with us in our community. One thing that's going on is that we're working on this book project called the Wake Up Winning book volume 2, and we're excited to do that. We got a lot of co-authors that have partnered with us already, and we're looking for a few more. So if that's you and you thought about writing a book and just kind of like didn't know how to get started, doing a collaboration is a great way to do that. It opens the door for you to become a published author, and it also just helps you, formulate some friendships around other people that's doing some amazing things. Our message in winning is definitely one that we want to be that we would like to spread universally, because we want everybody to win. And so when you read these rich stories within the pages of the book, then hopefully you'll get inspired, or perhaps you'll buy the book for somebody else and they'll get inspired. So just keep on the lookout for that. We're going to be launching that book in December. Another thing that we're doing is we're doing inside of the Wake Up Winning Group for Entrepreneurs, we're doing 100 days of motivation to manifestation. This was day 19. And if you haven't caught it, oh my goodness, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know where you've been, but you might want to go back and check the replays, because we're having some great, just some great talks. I think so, but I could be wrong, but I think so. I'm gonna ask Lisa when she comes on. I'm gonna ask her what she thinks about the talks, because she's been taking part in that as well. Another thing is a new show announcement is I have started the Wanda D Hollis show on DJ Grady Baby Radio, and that airs every Monday at 9 o'clock. Conscious Conversations. And it's very interesting. It's like one of those no hold bars type of conversation. It's funny, yet it's educational. And so far, so good. We've done our second show. It'll be our third show coming up this Monday. So come check it out. Come check it out. That's on DJ Grady Baby Radio. .com. You can look for the Wanda D Hollis show and get all that information. So why are we here today? Well, it's Friday. It's Friday. Yay, yay. Hey, Latricia, how are you? So it's Friday, and I want, if you're able to come in right now, I want you to tell me where you're tuning in from. Go ahead on and hit that share button on the count of 3. Give us some thumbs up. So I'm gonna count down, and you get ready to press that thumbs up button. 1, 2, 3. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. That's everybody. Everybody can hit that thumbs up button, right? Thumbs up, just so we can let Facebook know that we are really on and we're making a difference here. And also go ahead on and share the information out, because we're going to talk about finances. And I know if you're like me, unless I'm the only one, I could never get too much information about how to handle my finances. So we bring in the experts, that's what Fridays is about. Last Friday we had our two young entrepreneurs that were on, and they was teaching us as well, because we can learn from everybody. So that's what this platform is about, bringing you information that you can take application to and hopefully increase in those areas of concern for you. So whatever that looks like. All righty. So let's get started. Y'all ready to get started? If y'all ready to get started, say, let's go. Let's go. I don't hear nothing. Y'all not talking? Y'all not talking? Sure, y'all talking. Let's go. So let me tell you, just let's see if the queen is, if she ready to come in. She probably in the back room eating up all the snacks, but hopefully she'll be ready. Hopefully she's ready. She's ready. She's ready. Hi, Queen. How are you?
Hey, Wanda D, the motivational queen.
You got it. You got it. I am. It's good to see you. I'm
Oh,
so glad to see
wow.
you.
Good to see you as well. Happy to be here.
Awesome. The last time I seen you, we were in Florida together.
Woo, girl, what you talking about?
That
Whew.
was a while back.
Yeah, it was about
Yep.
September
2 years,
2018, I want to say.
2018, 2 years ago. Wow.
Mhm.
Time flies.
Oh,
Time.
my God. Yes, it does.
Well, before we jump into this conversation, I just want you to tell the people, introduce yourself to the people, like they know you're in finance. I know that you've been in the I'm gonna give them the facts, but I want you to give them the truth, the heart of the matter. But I know you've been in the banking industry for 17 years, right?
That's correct.
Right. And you have a master's degree in accounting and finance. So that means you love to work with money
Yes, I do. All my life.
all your life. So
Yeah.
tell us a little bit more about yourself, like where you from, and give us a little bit of that journey. I'm gonna get out the way. I'm gonna move out the way and just let you get the people introduce Miss Lisa Bailey to the world.
Okay, well, thank you, Wanda. I am Lisa Stringer Bailey, owner and creator of Triple M, which is Money Management Matters, because we all know our money should be mattering to us, especially right about now. But I am from Flowery Branch, Georgia, which is about 40 miles north of Atlanta, a little small town. I've lived in Flowery Branch my whole life, outside of about 10 years that I had joined the United States Navy. And I was traveling, serving my country for 10 years. Then I came back home to Flowery Branch to become a mother and raise my children. So, like Wanda said, I've worked in banking for over 17 years. After my naval career, I came back home, started out in the banking industry as a teller at Bank of America, and then grew my way up through the ranks to branch manager at the last bank I worked at was Bank of the Ozarks here in Oakwood. After 17 years of banking, I decided, whew, I'm pretty much burned out on banking. I want to learn a little bit more about finances. I want to spread my wings and learn and kind of dab into another area of finance. So that's when I went back to school, went back and got my master's in accounting and finance. And I was, seeking and trying to find an accounting position, right here in my local area, which is very, very hard to do because it's, very few positions like that here. So I got introduced to the entrepreneur world, conferences, with the whole online thing going on, Facebook, everybody was talking about owning your own business. So I was like, that might be something I could do. So I started praying about it, asking God to guide me and saying, well, what is this all about, this entrepreneurship, owning my own business? Is that something I could really do? And the Lord spoke to me and said, yeah, it's something you can do because I'm bringing all these people to you for a reason. I'm showing you these things for a reason. And the reason is I need you to start your own business. I need you to live in your purpose. Okay. So I never really thought of money management as my purpose or teaching other people about money as my purpose. But then as I look back over my life and I started thinking about some of the things I went through as a child and some of the things that I went through my naval career and then in banking, I was like, that makes sense. So everything that has happened to me over my life, I feel like it's what God it's God's plan. We all say it's God's plan. So when we really start thinking about it, praying about it, meditating on it, we can really figure out, yeah, this is your purpose. This is what you're supposed to be doing. So that created my desire to have my own business, which is now Triple M. And Triple M is a honor and a named after my sister, her name was Marsha Michelle Millsap, 3 M's. So I said, okay, I'll do the Triple M because it just kind of all fell together. Because my sister passed away, very young age. She was only in her 40s when she passed away. And, it just kind of all fell in line with my business now, which is I specialize in life insurance. Okay. But as a life insurance agent, we also want to give people education and literacy around their finances, because a lot of people feel like they cannot afford life insurance when really they can if they prioritize their spending and get a hold of their money management. So we have to tackle that first to make sure that when you do purchase a life insurance policy, that you can afford it, that you can pay for it, and that you keep it active and effective. Because a lot of times, I have seen this over my life, in my personal life, in my business life, that people have insurance policies, so they think. But if there's a payment missed, then the insurance is no more. The insurance lapse. So that's something we have to really avoid having that happen, because once your insurance lapse, you don't have it anymore. And that's that understanding, that mind that we have to keep in our mind, that we have to make sure that this is paid to keep it effective, right? So that leads me into my subject for today, which I'm going to talk about creating cash, making sure you have enough cash flow in your money plan, in your spending plan, so that you always have money to pay for those essentials, which, in my business is life insurance. That's an essential part of your money plan outside of your other essentials. A lot of times when we get to the point where we're living paycheck to paycheck, right? Or we're living, or we don't have enough money to last throughout the month, or the other saying is, I'm robbing Peter to pay Paul. If we're in any of those situations, that usually means we have a cash flow problem. Okay, we got money coming in, we got a job, but we don't have enough cash to carry us through. And that's the issue. So that's where you have to start when you're thinking about talking about money management. We got to start with the money that we have coming in, what we're doing with that money that we have coming in, and make sure that it's prioritized in the right way, so that we do not end up paying or robbing Peter to pay Paul, or not have enough money at the end of the month, or God forbid, not have enough money to pay a simple life insurance policy. I'm going to keep coming back to that because that's my business. I have got to make sure, and I feel it's very passionate about making sure that we all have a life insurance policy in place for ourselves, for our loved ones, for our husband, our children, our significant other, our mothers, our fathers, everybody. We need to make sure this is in place. So when you talk about prioritizing, if you're in one of these situations, you don't have enough money, living paycheck to paycheck. Okay, this is where it needs to start. Let's start with the mind. Okay, it's really in our thinking. When I was growing up, I was always taught, payday Friday. Hey, it's Friday, just got paid. You know the whole song, right? I can't remember how that song goes, but just got paid. It's Friday night. Okay. So you just got paid. Everybody happy that they just got paid. But what do we do when we just get paid? We ready to party. right? We ready to run to the store. We ready to go out to eat. We ready to go out for drinks. We ready to hit the club, the bar, the shopping malls, all that there. Cause we think, oh, I don't work so hard for this paycheck. I deserve to get me a little something special. And you do. We all deserve a little something special. A little something special. But we got to prioritize. We got to make sure our essentials are taken care of first, right? And then we take care of, if we have something left over, we take care of those wants that we have. That's something special that we think we deserve because we don't work so hard for this check, right? So we got to get in the mindset of saving first, saving. Okay. We got to get in the mindset of giving back. Okay. For our Christian or religious people that know that it's better to give than to receive, or they believe in the tithing. So, you prioritize depending on your beliefs and your personal situation. Everybody's situation is different, but these are just some guidelines for prioritizing. So to change the mindset, okay, because I don't want your mindset to be, I just got paid, it's Friday night, let's go party. No, we want to change that mindset to, it's Friday, we just got paid, let's sit down and write out a money plan. Let's pay our essentials. Let's put in some 10-20% to the savings account. Let's put money back for that 6 months worth of earnings so we can have an emergency fund set up. So if we have in another pandemic, God forbid, that we'll be ready next time. Okay? I feel like this time that we're living in right now, this season, is an awakening. It's an awakening. It's God or your higher power or the universe or the spirit or whatever you believe in is telling us as a whole people that we have got to reprioritize ourselves, reprioritize what's important to us, reprioritize just being human beings, what we're supposed to be doing, quit worshiping, the things of this world, okay? Because those things are going to perish away. Just like money, it's going to go away too. But while we're here, we need to use it in a more effective way. Okay. So that's the mindset. We want to get our mind right. Let's get our mind right. Number one. So number two, once we get our mind right, we prioritize. We're thinking better about our money. We're going to sit down and have a plan. Let's write it down. I don't know why, but when I was in the banking industry, y'all remember, now I don't know if they still do this because I ain't in banking no more, but you open up a checking account, right? They give you the little starter kit with about 5-10 starter checks in there, the little blank checks. And then a lot of times they would give you this little white folder thing. It's kind of like a ledger. Okay, look like a little ledger, and it had lines on it, and it might have had credit, debit, or it might have deposits, withdrawals, whatever. It's just a little line, a little notebook type of thing that you're supposed to write down what goes in your checking account. Then you write down what comes out your checking account. Now, I don't know how many times I saw this. If I saw 100 customers, maybe two out of the 100 kept a money ledger. Okay, so that's told me people are not writing down their money plan. People don't have a budget. I don't like to use the word budget, so I might say the B word. I like spending plan better, or a money plan. Okay, because what we're trying to do is plan out our money. We want to tell our money what to do and not let our money tell us what to do, because that's where we get all mixed up, because our money is going all over the place and we don't know where it's going. Why? Because we have not wrote it down. So we have to write the plan. That's in the Bible. Write the plan, write the vision, make it plain. You got to write a vision about everything in your life, including your money, your goals, your career, your family plans. Everything needs to be wrote down. And I know that's old timey right now, because everything is so technical. Everybody, especially our young people, they want to put it on their phones and all that kind of stuff, which is fine if you can remember to type it all out on your phone. because it is some apps out there that help you with your money planning, your budget, and all that. But I'm old school. I like to write stuff down. I like to have a notebook, the ledger, whatever that you can get your hands on payday. That should be your number one thing to do is on payday. You got your notebook, you write your date, you write how much money you get paid, and you direct your money where your money needs to go. Okay, so you're gonna direct it to your savings account, to give to a charity, to your light bill, to your house note, to your rent, to your water bill, to your whatever bills you got. That's how you direct your money. So you got your mindset right. You're thinking about your money. You got the vision. Once you get it in your head, you're gonna write it down on paper. Write it down. Another advice here, piece of advice here, just some piece of advice. I don't know if you still get your bank statement in the mail paper form. If you do, how about opening it up and looking at it every month? Okay. If you can't seem to do that, because I see people that have stacks of bills, stacks of mail, they ain't even got time to open their mail. Don't want to do that? Use online banking. For goodness sakes, use online banking. Every bank got an app these days. If you got a smartphone, download the app. Check your account every single day. I check my account every single day, but that's how I'm a money person. But if you can't check it every day, because we ain't got time, we working, we playing, we raising kids, we going to the football games right about now, and we busy. At least check your account every week. And what you're checking for is all your debits. Okay, this is your cash flow. This is your cash flow. If you want to know where your cash is going, check your bank statements on a weekly basis and see what debits that you have. Print it out. Like I say, I'm a pen and paper girl. I print it out, and if I see a debit transaction to Chick-fil-A, oh my God, that was $18. If I see a debit transaction to Starbucks, that was $10. Oh my God, I'm thinking to myself, what am I doing? My money is going all over the place. I can't have this. That's cash that could have been went from Chick-fil-A and from Starbucks back into my emergency savings account. So we got to direct our money. We got to direct our money where we want our money to go. So another thing that you can look at, you want some more cash coming in, you need to figure out where your cash at. If you ain't got enough cash coming in, you living paycheck to paycheck, you need to figure out where your money is going. Another advice, subscriptions. If you're looking on your every month, if you're looking at your statement on a monthly basis, guys, at the least do it monthly. If you see some subscriptions coming out, stuff that you're not using, just like that gym membership that you signed up for back in January, and now it's September and you ain't been yet, especially because the corona came through and then shut it all down. Look, I did the same thing. I'm guilty, but guess what I did? In March, we shut down in March and April, I was calling the gym. Look, y'all need to go on and stop this subscription payment coming out of my account every month, because I ain't gonna make it, because they done shut us down. Hey, shut it down. Take the time. That's another thing. We as people don't want to take the time to do these things. I know it's time consuming. But guess what I do? When I get to a point where I know I got a stack of stuff, a stack of bills, a stack of things, a list of things I need to do, my to-do list, and it's not getting done, I take me a half a day off from work. I just take off from work. Today is my to-do list day. That's the time. Today is my to-do list day. Take time off and just do it. Just do it. It's time consuming. I know. I understand. But if we don't take the time to do it, we're not going to see where our money is going. We're not going to be able to save that money on that gym membership. I don't know. My gym membership, I was on the low. Mine was $20 a month. Okay. And I got to thinking $20 for 6 months that I'm not going to use. That's $120. I'm not about to give away $120 to something I'm not using. So look at subscriptions like the gym memberships. Let's see. What about that phone insurance? How many times do you get your smartphone and they tell you you need to buy insurance on it? So you thinking, yeah, I might do because if something happened to my phone break or whatever, I'm gonna need to get another phone real quick. But what they don't tell you is there's a deductible that you're gonna have to pay. It's usually if it's an iPhone, it's $150 or more. Shoot, you might as well just take that $150 you got to pay plus what is it, $15-$20 a month, for a year, $200. I mean, you know, spent half of that on the phone anyway, on the new phone. So the point is, these subscriptions that we have that we're not using, that can be DX, deleted, coming out. That's money that's going out all in different kind of ways for no reason. Put that money back. Put that money back into your spending plan, and you're gonna see some cash flow coming back into your financial plan. Okay, so we canceling subscriptions. Uh, Another one, comparison shop. Listen, this is another time consumer. I know, because it takes time. But let me tell you what I do. About every 6 months, I take a day off work and I will comparison shop with all my utilities. I'm talking about my cell phone, my light bill, my water bill, cable. What else I got? Just life insurance, car insurance, and home insurance. All those insurances you can comparison shop. And a lot of times, if you got a good record of paying everything on time, you can get some better deals, lower rates than you got the 6 months before. So that's money that you're saving. That's money, that's cash that you can bring back into your spending plan and direct it to other areas that need it directed to, like that emergency savings fund. Just set your goal. If your goal is to build up your emergency savings fund to 6 months worth of 6 months of income in that, figure it out how much money you need to save every month to make that goal, and then start doing some of these things that I'm telling you to do, and figure out, if I save this much money right here, that can go toward that savings plans. So it's all in a plan. It's that's in that vision. That you get the vision, you write it down, you execute it. Okay. So comparison shop on everything that you pay on a monthly basis. Okay.
Queen,
Yes,
Queen,
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I'm taking notes down here. I didn't already save me some money.
Woo, that's what I'm talking about. Yay!
I want to hang up right now and start making these phone calls, okay?
I'm
If
trying
any
to tell you.
if anybody got any questions out there, or if you can relate and you're gonna implement something, put a one down in the chat. If you're gonna implement some of this great stuff, Queen, you mentioned a lot of things, and I think I just wanna comment on a couple things that you said.
Okay.
When you talked about the bank statements, because everything is going digital, and then you mentioned like just taking time. How much time do you think that we should take, say, in a week's period, to set aside just for our money management? How much time do you think we should do?
Wow. To be very detailed and give you time to think about it and know, I would say at least 4 hours.
A week?
A week. So you can do
Okay.
an hour a day, or 2 hours one day, 2 hours this day. But yeah, you have got to set aside some time. Have it fits into your schedule to really sit down and analyze your money plan.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I like when you said, like, sometimes when you feeling frustrated or your day is not quite going right, then you say, well, I know what I can do. I can go to that thing to do list. I can look into my finances and see where my money's going. And you brought up another interesting point. Because we walk around with our debit cards in our hand and we're just swiping, and when you swiping, it doesn't have that effect as this money is leaving me, because the card is still in your hand. I think that's the trick, because the card is still in your hand. But
Mm,
so what I used to do is I used to just carry cash, and I would say I'm spending, this is how much I'm spending, and if that's gone, then that's it.
And it's gone. Yeah,
That's gone, because I knew that having that card, and
yeah.
especially if you got money on the card or money in the bank or whatever, you'll just be like, oh well, what the heck, just
So
spend this money.
that is so true. That is a very good strategy, especially if you swipe your card a lot without thinking. You just swiping. Yeah, you need to cut that card up and go strictly cash.
Or leave it at home.
Yeah,
That's what what you're hearing. What I hear you saying is, we just have to, in order to. And this talk is about increasing our cash flow, or paying attention to our cash flow that we already have, because the cash is right there. But if you're Starbucking it every other day, that's $20, that's $40 at the end of the week, or maybe $60 at the end of the week, not even realizing it. And then you look up and be like, what happened to all my money? Well, Starbucks got it. And
yeah.
unless you got some stock in Starbucks, you need to stay out of there and turn on your coffee pot at home.
There you go. There you go. Another good tip right there.
Yes. So anyway, Queen, I'm gonna get out the way. I'm just gonna sit over here in the cut, but I like this, and I'm just gonna go through it right quickly with everybody. Maybe some people joining us. I'm talking to Lisa today, and we're talking about how to increase your cash flow. You left off a lot of good. You talking about a lot of good points, Queen, and that is to prioritize our money. To start prioritizing our money. Give our money a destination. um, get that money mindset in order. We talked about keeping a ledger, which I can't even. That's just like, yeah, we
You
need we
remember them letters, don't you, Wanda?
man, them ledgers are.
Sure.
And then you get the balance in, and you say, "What happened?" It's almost true. We didn't got smarter and dumber at the same time.
Ain't
We
that?
got and you mentioned apps. Do you have or know of any apps that does a really good job at keeping track of money?
One that I have used before is mint.com. Mint, MINT.
mint.com.
Uh-huh.
And
That's
that's
yeah.
an app for.
It's an app for your phone, yeah. Because I think if you go on the website and set up your account, they'll send you a link to the app so
Okay.
that you can just app it up on your phone. But
Okay.
yeah, if you oh yeah, it's more than that one out there. That's just one that comes to mind that I've known of before, that I've used before myself. But it's a lot of them out there. Definitely do some research on that, because if you're not a paper and pen person, then you
Yeah.
need to at least have an app that's gonna help you.
Yeah, and I like that when you're giving us good advice on, like, what about a time that we need to really take out and put into getting this money flow right. Canceling subscriptions, I think that's priceless. I can think of about three right now that I need to cancel, like
Hmm.
right now. Like soon as I get off this call, it's like, wait a minute, let me cancel this. And then you talked about comparison shopping for everything.
Uh-huh. Oh
Like
yeah.
like everything.
Everything. Yeah, everything. Because guess what? That company that you're using is not the only company that's selling that product. Okay? It's a million and one that sells, just like with insurance. It's a million and one insurance companies
Mm.
everywhere. But if you're paying, if you think you're paying too much at this one, comparison shop. But even if you don't think you're paying too much, you think you got a deal. I still comparison shop, because you never know. Prices change every day.
Right,
And
right, right.
competition, and they run specials,
Yeah.
especially cell phone people. I change my cell phone plan every year, because when
Mhm.
AT&T got too high, I jumped over to Sprint, because they gave me free such and gave me free this and free that and free this. Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
And then
Absolutely.
I'm about to jump over to T-Mobile, which is now Sprint. So who knows? I'm about to call them up and be like, I was with Sprint, now T-Mobile. What y'all got for me? If
Right.
you got nothing good, I'm jumping back over to AT&T.
Right, right. Just right, cuz your loyalty should be to your money, right?
Okay, that's a good one. I like that. I like
Yeah, I do too. I'm gonna put that down there. So,
that.
Queen, take it away. Tell us what else, what other tips you got for us today.
I got about three more tips. Let me see. So my other tip was, listen, I don't know how many of you all pay attention to what you're filling out when you're at your jobs, but one area where you're probably losing money, and I know this one is a kind of flip coin, some good, some bad. But for me, I like to get my money right away. Okay? So what I'm talking about is your W-4s. When you start a job or at your current job, you have to fill out a W-4, because what that W-4 is going to tell them is how much money to take out of your check. Because you know Uncle Sam, our good old government folk, them people there, they want their money. The FICA, whoever that is, Social Security, whoever that. Yeah, we know Social Security. Okay, Social Security, we know who that is, but God knows if we ever see that money. But we still got to have it taken out. And then, of course, there's your state taxes. They want to get their cut of your money too. So my thing is, when you're filling out that W-4, you need to fill it out with every single deduction or every single dependent that you have in your household. A lot of people are filling out with all zeros, or they just claim they self. So the government takes more money out of your check. Okay. And then at the end of the year during tax time, you'll claim yourself plus your two kids plus your husband plus your house or whatever else you're claiming, and then you'll get a big fat refund, about $2,000 or $3,000, whatever your refund is, which is cool if you're gonna do the right thing with that lump sum of money. But 9 times out of 10, we'll go out and spend because we already got in our mind what we're gonna buy with that lump sum of money. We're gonna get us a new big screen, 50, 60-inch screen TV. I don't know, whatever. But my thing is, if you want more money coming into your household right now, because you need to direct that money into your emergency savings fund, or you need to direct that money into an investment plan, or you need to direct that money into your goal to purchase a home or your goal to purchase a car, you want that money in your account right now, in your hands right now. So therefore, you need to make sure that your W-4 is properly filled out with every single dependent that you have in your household, including yourself, on that form. Okay. Now, if you want to double check and make sure, if you have a CPA or you have a tax person that does your taxes, run the W-4 by them and let them tell them that you're trying to get all your money up front right now, and they'll make sure that it's filled out correctly for you, and turn that back into your HR people and see how much more money you're gonna get in your paycheck, the next paycheck. Because that's gonna be some cash flow right there, I guarantee you. Because I did it too. So I'm telling you. So I don't even know what number we on, maybe 4 or 5. But another suggestion and tip here, if you're trying to get more money into your cash flow, is a what they call side hustle. Okay, look. I'm a part of another group called the Dualpreneurs, and these are people that have dual jobs or dual positions or multiple streams of income, led by Miss Madam Money, Tara Jackson, Madam Money, and she always says she likes dualpreneurs. She likes to do multiple streams of income, right? Because we got multiple streams of bills rolling through here. Yeah, understand what I'm saying? So if you don't have enough money coming in from your first stream of income, which is your main 9 to 5, then, and you've done all these other things that I've said to do to get more money in, but you know your goals are still a little stretched, and you're like, oh, okay, so I still need a little bit more, come up with a side hustle. And I've been doing, let me just do this plug on my page, on TripleM Money Management page, and my personal page. I've been doing a 30-day money challenge. Okay, I started September 1. And in my 30-day money challenge, I've been talking about multiple streams of income, different type of things that you can do to get more money coming into your account. So listen, y'all catch me. Follow me on my personal page. Follow me on Triple M Money Management Matters to catch those videos I've been doing. Um, Go back, hit the replay button. Let me know what you think. Share the video because everybody needs to get this financial literacy right, so you get our money right. But that side hustle is a good way to get a little extra income coming into your household. Okay. And then when I say side hustle, you might want to do something that you're passionate about. Okay. Something that you really love doing, something that people come to you for. What is that one thing that you do that people always say, hey, Lisa, uh, can you tell me where I can find an inexpensive car loan? I'm trying to look for a loan, but I'm trying to get some low interest on it. That's how people used to come at me. I'm like, well, there's banks, there's credit unions, there's this, and so I roll off a little something, something. But then I got to thinking, I need to monetize on this. Okay, our intellectual property. I had one of my money coaches tell me, intellectual property, what you know, what you have in your mind, your knowledge is a side hustle. Okay, quit giving away all your knowledge for free. I give away stuff for free a little bit here and there, which ain't nothing wrong with that. But baby, let me tell you, it goes deeper. Okay, this information just scratches the surface. If you want some details, if you want some names, if you want some procedures on how to get this stuff done, that's where you can hire me as your financial manager, and I'm going to monetize on it. I'm going to charge you a fee. Okay, because that's my side hustle. Life insurance, that's my side hustle. And once you close on purchase a policy from me, I get paid for that. Okay, because these insurance companies, they pay people to go out and get insurance policies, because it's a bit, it's an industry. The insurance is an industry, and I'm telling y'all, insurance industry. Let me just plug this in right here. The insurance industry is one of the biggest money making, wealth building industries out there. Okay, promise you. So if you want to know more information about that and how to make insurance lucrative, another flow of income for you for now and the future, retirement, we got to start thinking that mindset. Let me think more toward my future, think more toward my retirement. Insurance is where it's at. Side hustle, do something that you love, find something that you're passionate about, monetize on it. If you like to cook, you like to sew, t-shirts, I don't know how many t-shirt companies is popping up out here on the Facebook, but do it, whatever it is. If you like to do it, that's your side hustle. Monetize it, do it, put a price on it, say, yeah, I can do that for you once you pay this invoice. Somebody got that on the t-shirt. Yeah, you can pick my brain once you pay this invoice. Have y'all seen that one out there? So that is so true. That's your cash flow. That's another cash income that you can get coming into your money plan. Okay. And then one last thing, and this is once you're getting a little bit more knowledge about your finances, you're getting a little bit more wise about how to make money, you can dive into investing on the stock market, or investing in what they call foreign exchange, or investing in what they call mutual funds, ETFs. I don't like to throw acronyms I don't know off the hand. But and most people think that investing is for a lot of people that got a lot of money, or you got to have a lot of money, you got to have $1,000. Not true. Not true. You can start investing with 10 cents, 25 cents, $1, whatever you got. Point is an app out there called Acorn. Write that down. Acorn. ACORN. It's an investment app. And what it does is it takes what little money you put in there. It could be $1. They take it and they put it in what they call penny stocks, or put it into it's a group, it's a stock investment thing where it's a group of stocks, not just one stock. So with a group of stocks, you just put a little bit of money in there. But this is some cash flow that can come back to you, come back into your spending plan. Maybe not right away, but over time. Over time. Because like I said, we got to start thinking forward, thinking to the future, planning ahead, setting goals. If we have a goal to purchase a home in 2021, we need to start now. Start saving now. Because you're going to have money for this, that, and the other, whatever it is. But you got to have some cash flow. Stop living paycheck to paycheck, people. We don't have to do that anymore. We don't have, it's too many ways, as my sister Kat Gray says, it's too many ways to make money these days. We just got to do it. Quit sitting on the sidelines. Quit procrastinating. Quit looking, saying, I wish I could, and do it. Implement it. Take some of these tips. It's more than this, it's more ways to make money, but this is just a few.
I love it, Queen. I love it. I'm ringing the money bell. That's the money bell right there. That's the
Right,
money. That's the money bell.
right, right.
That was some awesome information. You talked about investing. I had started investing in cryptocurrency. And that's another great opportunity,
Mhm.
to where you get in some positions of like ground floor opportunities, and it's growing like crazy. And
Yep.
the thing about it is you don't miss it. You don't miss that little extra that you put to the side. They had this one app, you remember, that keep the change?
Mhm. Yeah, save the change or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Uh-huh.
that's
A lot
another
of
good little.
banks. Yeah, a lot of banks started doing that about a few years ago. I want to say right after the 2008 recession period. A lot of banks started geared toward getting people to save more, but then it kind
Uh-huh.
of dropped off. But yeah, it's still in effect. Yeah.
Right,
Save
right.
the change, honey. And that's what Acorn do. I think you go in there and you tell them to round up. You link your debit card to the account,
Uh-huh.
and if you get something for $5.50, they'll round up and take 50 cents and put it towards your investment.
Awesome, awesome. So y'all, you all have got some great tips. Queen, you shared some great information today on ways how to increase your cash flow. It was awesome, and I know, like you said, it's many, many more tips. I have your information scrolling at the bottom, so if
Hmm.
somebody wants to a one-on-one with you, they have that information as well as
Hmm.
and also to follow you on Facebook and Instagram. We got your information, Triple Money Management, and you're hanging out with Tyra Money Madam. She
Yes,
is
ma'am.
awesome. I did a event with Tyra last year,
Hmm.
and it was great. She's funny,
She is.
and she knows her stuff.
She knew.
So so
Absolutely.
um so
Absolutely.
that's
I'm
a great.
learning from her. Look, I'm learning from her too. Because, look,
Yeah.
we all
But
got to learn so that we can share the knowledge.
exactly. And see, that's the thing what people understand. And I'm just going to shift gears for a moment. This is why you're here today, is because of the connection that we made 2 years ago. And then, just us in the same flow of excellence and wanting everybody to win, being a part of the Wake Up Winning for Entrepreneur group. And I always say it's not about me, it's about how we all have these special gifts and talents, and how we can serve one another, so you never stop learning. Like you and Madam Money, y'all do the same thing, but y'all both can share tips and advice, and you can pick up nuggets from her, and she can pick up nuggets from you. I can pick up nuggets from you, and you can pick up nuggets from me. Like, this is how this works, and I'm talking about the power of collaboration. And
Hmm.
I know you did a book that was a collaboration. You want to tell us about what that book is about and how they can get that book from you?
Oh, sure. I did a book collaboration with the phenomenal Miss Taria Vision Avant, who teaches you how to write a book in 30 days.
30 days. I got the book right here.
Yes, ma'am. So it was, you have no idea the hell I've been through. And what it is a collaboration of 22 women who tells their story, tells their testimony about some challenges in their lives and how they got through those challenges and how they came out on top. And most of them in the book are entrepreneurs. So it really tells how you can start from nothing or start from a trauma or some or challenge and turn it into triumph. So I was very honored and excited to be in that book. It was the first book I ever wrote. So
Okay.
Maria told me that I could do it, and like, okay, of course I prayed about it, and the guy said, "This is another person I done sent to you, and I told you what I want you to do. I'm sending you. This is gonna get your name out there." So I said, "Praise God, I'll do it." So
Right,
yeah,
right.
and you can get it from me. Just hit me up in my inbox. My website is down right now. It's going through a revamp. but it'll be up real soon. But just hit me up in my direct message, and we can exchange cash. Is $20 or 25 if I have to ship it to you. And
If
I
they
can
don't,
do.
if they want to come on down the flowery branch and pick it up.
Hey, if they want kind of fly ranch, we can do a drive-by, honey. Just drive on by and I throw it in the car to you. Yes, I
Awesome.
do have copies on deck. So absolutely, if you want to check it out, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome. So that's what we're working on. We're working on our second edition of Wake Up Winning No Matter What.
Hey.
And it's a collaboration. And one thing I say about collaborations is you have the power to pull other people's story into your own life. So as you're talking to different people, they may not relate to your story, but they'll relate to somebody else's story in the book. And you have the power of all the authors. So even though you are even though it's a co-authored effort, you have the power of all of the authors. And to me, that represents life. We have the power of everybody that surrounds you in your circle to make your life better. And I just thank you today for you coming in the space of the Winning Evening News, our Financial Fitness Friday, and making life better for us all. You have gotten some great compliments to Davina. She said that she really enjoyed the show, great
Thank
information. So, and anybody else that maybe come through later and watch it, please just, tell us what you thought about it, connect with the queen and get as much information as you need. Like she said, pay the invoice and then y'all could have a conversation. I did see that shirt, by the way. I did see that shirt.
Was it
You just
pick
picked
my
my
brain?
brain.
They'll be like,
After
can
you
I
pay
pick
this
your
invoice. Yeah, yeah, after you pay this invoice. So we're talking about ways to increase your cash flow. So Queen, I really definitely want to see you come back in and bring us some more tips here and just keep us going. And so we can just stay winning in our finances and turn things around that we need to.
Yes, I would be happy to come back anytime. You my girl, you my queen.
Thank you, Queen. So
Motivated every morning.
yeah, so
After the replay, because I ain't got up at
I
6,
know because you can't get up on time. 6 o'clock is a hard time for some, but
especially since the pandemic, honey. I just been sleeping in because I'm working from home.
uh-huh, uh-huh. I actually, it's funny thing because I actually had gotten off my super early morning schedule. I would be up, but not really ready to just hit it. And so when Spirit gave me the confirmation to do the 100 days of motivation to manifestation, it's 6 o'clock. It was just like I got to do it at 6 o'clock. So I'm so excited. I get up every morning and I just let Spirit tell me what to talk about because I thought I was going to try to be a little more organized with it, but that's just not me. I mean, I am organized in certain areas, but
Yeah.
where it comes to talking about winning and how we're not winning in certain areas or certain things, just life in general, I like
Mhm.
that to be a very, I want to come from you from where I am right there in that moment type of
Mhm.
thing.
Yeah.
And and that's where I feel like it's just flourishes from there because Queen, I had sat up and I did all of these different topics and I wrote them down. I said what they want, I'm gonna do this and this. I had did it up to about 30, 40 days what all I'm gonna talk
Wow.
about. And I got paid, I think I got up to day 3 and
Uh,
then went cowboy off the list. I don't even know where the dang on
don't
list
even
is
know
no
where
more. I
you
don't even know where it is. So all I do know, this is what I do know.
Hey.
This is a fact. This is what I do know. I do know that every morning at 6 o'clock, come hell or high water, unless I give death permission to take me, I am going to be on live unless technical, you know,
Technical difficulty.
gremlins prevent that. But I'm going to be on every morning for that full 100 days because that's my commitment of service,
Amen.
you
Amen.
know.
And
So,
it's been good. It's been good. Sometimes you just have to talk, like you say, just talk from the heart, from the spirit. I mean, and that's what God is wanting you to do. So
yeah.
I appreciate how you do it. So it's all good.
Well, thank you. Because I feel like that's just a part of who we are,
Yeah,
and when we're willing to share from our being, and know that that's going to be the blessing to whomever it's supposed to touch, just let it go. I just let it go.
just let it
So,
go.
yeah, so I thank you for that. I thank you for hanging out with us in that space as well. I
Yeah.
wish you the best life ever, and we'll talk real soon.
Okay, thank you so much for having me. You all have a great money making day, and I will see you all back here on the Winning Evening News one day real soon. Keep winning out there, folks.
Keep winning. Guys, that was a phenomenal discussion. Now, if you agree, say I agree. Please do me a favor and continue to like and share the information. Continue to let people know what the Winning Evening News is about, what the Wake Up Winning for Entrepreneur group is about. If you haven't become a part of that and you want to, just come on over. Just come on over to the Wake Up Winning for Entrepreneur group here on Facebook. You can also follow us on Instagram, and if you're interested in telling your story on the Winning Evening News, just send an email to winningeveningnews@gmail.com. This is what we do, right? We help each other win, and that's all we're ever going to do. And if you want to be a part of that in any capacity, whether you have a story or you want to connect with us as someone that would like to interview people, then we have room for you. Okay, so continue to be great. Know that I love you, and there is absolutely nothing you can do about it. Wanda D signing out. Bye bye.